Start with Lisa. The EDAC committee has been tasked with looking at the possibility of creating a shopping, dining, and entertainment district in Hamner between 6th and Detroit, which would necessitate the acquisition of property, mitigation of parkland, and zoning changes. What are your thoughts on the potential of this project?
I absolutely support it. I was at the last EDAC meeting where there was a slight discussion of it, but I think it would be wonderful. They're talking about making it like an Old Town Temecula type area where people could walk back and forth to different businesses, and I think it would be wonderful. It's clean up the blight definitely, and obviously it would bring in revenue, and I think that would help make, you know, a specific destination for Norco. And I think that we could turn it into a real cute little western town, maybe old, is it called Deadwood looking thing, and I think it would be great. So I'm excited to see that happen.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
About 7 years ago, we actually sitting down with a local real estate outfit, and we talked to some of the property owners, and they were in agreement. Even the American Legion said that they would move as well. Maverick, what they would like to do is they wanted a back middle section and turn it into a steakhouse dance hall, like a Western front. What's his name, Manny, that lives next door, he wants to sell the city businesses. That was a plan that we already were working on 7 years ago, and then it kind of fell apart because there was redevelopment money mixed in. I think it's a great idea. That's one of those infill areas with River Road. There's a 2 or 3 down there that we can also develop. What you're doing is you're creating monies.
I am so proud.
Putting Pam out of business. It's okay.
She's got that finger on the bell.
Proud of you.
When the discussion first came out about the Riverside County Library leaving their home there on the property the city owned, this came up at a council meeting, and most of the council members recall that the thing with that, there's 3 zones in there as far as that goes. What we need to do is make that a complete hospitality zone area so we can develop that. And that's what they need to do. I think the EDA has already called it the North Gateway Development Project. So these things are rolling, and what we need to do is encourage developers to come in here with that theme of making it hospitality, again, staying with that destination city. Old Town, and I talked to Rob Cosell, he was very happy about trying to do it. The Legion here at that time, Jimmy was very happy with it. We have a park there we can change over. I know there are some residences over there. I know that old building, it doesn't have, according to Kevin, it doesn't have any historical value other than it's old. So thank you.
Oh, I absolutely support this idea, and I've been attending the EDAC for the last 3-4 months. Listened to them when they presented this idea. It was a fantastic idea. I made a suggestion at a time. I watched a documentary. North Las Vegas has a revitalization program. The owner of Zappos actually reached out and said, let's clean up the blighted areas of Vegas. Actually came in with funding solutions, got those small businesses to come in there and filled that up. It's been very successful. So I sat down and told this whole story to the EDAC committee, presented some ideas of how to properly place the buildings back to back, allowing the frontage road of Hamner and Old Hamner so that more visibility for those businesses. Sat down with Rob. I came over here and spoke with him for a while about his ideas and his vision of it as well. So I fully support it. We have to give those visitors from Silver Lakes an actual place to sit down and have retail, restaurants, and capture those that tourism dollar.
Jason.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I'm glad it's something that the city's been working on for a while. Hopefully now with Silver Lakes having their soft opening and finishing up here soon. All the new people coming in, hopefully we can work on getting that area, zoning it properly, putting in the different restaurants, putting in the different destination type businesses that people can come up there, spend a good afternoon, spend some money, spend some time, come up from Silver Lakes, have somewhere to go when you're staying at one of our local hotels to spend the evening after the events that are happening there. I think it's a fantastic idea and I absolutely support it.
So I'm going to come at this from a little bit different perspective. Again, I travel a lot with large groups of high school kids, 20 to 30 at a time. We're all in vans or trucks. So we're constantly looking at places where we can go and stop and park, where students are going to have 3 to 4 options for meals, where they can walk, where they can be safe, and we can kind of monitor. This kind of area would be perfect for that particular cause. When we look at Silver Lakes and we look at the clientele, that kind of area is going to draw that clientele because it's going to make it easy and convenient for those adults that are chaperoning those teams and those groups. So I think it's a great opportunity for the city.
Thank you.